Snit? Is it just another one of those nights that reminds you that Strider might be getting closer, but it's still going to be a few more steps?
It's still going to be a process, and I know I've said it takes time in this. I've seen too many guys. The other guys sitting there behind you did it too, and it's just doesn't come overnight. Wish it would. I know they do, but it's a tough process. It's probably the tougher process in going through this than actual having to come in here and the dog days and the training and everything they do is getting their performance back where they want it.
Instead of focusing on velo, you just look at command, because I think he kind of showed tonight, he did 4 runs around 3 pitches that were misplaced. So
right.
you kind of could say he can compete at 95.
Oh no, and he did the last time out, really, in the short time. I mean, it was, but you know, it's kind of like our team a little bit. You know, he can't afford to miss. You know, hung a change up, and you know, and that's part of the whole process is your location and consistent release point and the pitches and executing and all that. That's all part of it.
You had some activity on the bases in that one inning. Freddie had some sins there.
Yeah, no, as I told him, it's like you didn't think it was going to be a 2-out blue single with Ronald II, your first one. It was a great read by him. I mean, I think Matt forced him to send him because he was running so hard.
Did you see some things from your offense tonight that, I mean, I guess you
I
can't
don't
force
know.
that issue either, right?
No, you can't, but you know, we gotta do better, that's all. It's just a matter, we gotta play better, we gotta do better the entire game if we wanna get to where we wanna go, quite honestly. There's no blame to anybody, but as a team, we just have to do better overall with all aspects. You know, we're in a position where we can't afford any, you know, we don't have any margin for error, so we have to play a solid, clean game in order to win right now.
Is this where your philosophy of take it one day at a time, just worry about today?
Yeah, I know people get tired of hearing that, but that's, I don't know how else to approach it.
Do you meet with the team, have a talk?
No, they know, they see it. I mean, we've talked, and I wish it was that easy, quite honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just, at any point in time, you know, we go out and we'll get on a run. I don't know how else to put it. You know, it's we just need to and play better. Meaning, you know, we need to hit better. We need to, you know, pitch better. The whole thing. You know, so that's where we're at.
Having seen Chris Sale go through this year, I know he's not coming off elbow surgery, but not having to make some mechanical tweaks, is it the hope that, hey, Strider's that kind of caliber pitcher?
Yeah, no, but I think this is a different thing even with Chris because of this coming off surgery and missing the amount of time that he did. It's hard for those guys when they miss that significant amount of time and they come back in and they're building. He's in a building mode right now. Spencer is, and you can't rush that. You just got to keep running him out there. It's kind of where we're at with him, and we have to live with it.
I know you had the off day yesterday and threw a couple different guys tonight. Could you walk through kind of in the 9th inning, leaving Montero in with the
No, he's been 9 pitches going into it. That's his job, is to get through that inning, because we start chasing wins, then we'll kill the guys that we use when we do have a win. You know, when you have a clean inning like he did and that pitches, then that's his job, is to get through that inning. I mean, we're not going to burn Iggy and all those guys behind, because if we do that, then you can't do that. You can't sustain a bullpen. And he's been throwing great. I mean, you go back and look at his last 7, 8, 9, whatever outings. It's been great. He had 2 out, nobody on. He got a flare, and then couldn't put away the 9th hitter, and then threw too many splits to the, But that was, some guys, that's the jobs that they have to do.
All right.
Okay, thanks.